Hi everybody, hope you're well. So this video is requested by Rooster, Aliavada, and also by Cute Cupcake. So this is my new horses and gear video. It's been a really long time since I did one of these. So we're going to have a look at some of my horses and gear and go through all of them, hopefully in order. So obviously starting off with Danger Kick, good old faithful Danger Kick. And he's very kindly modelling the Rock Tack set for me. This is one of my favourite sets. It is a set that I don't wear as often as I used to, but it's still one of my favourite sets in the game. And if you don't know who Danger Kick is, then I don't know what you're doing watching this, to be completely honest. It's Danger Kick. Self-explanatory. And then the next one that I got after that, the next horse I got was... Now, where is she? Was my Morgan Ditty. I think I know where she's hiding. There she is. Ditty, I call Ditty because I'm going to kind of show you why. Whenever they walk and trot, they're like a little, I don't know, they waddle like a little duck, which is why I called her Ditzy, because she is kind of ditzy. And she is wearing the VIP saddle and numna, which I didn't know existed until like really, really recently. And I only got it like a day or two ago. The reins themselves, I think, are from somewhere in the winery, and the leg wraps are just from the mall there. One of my favourite pair of leg wraps. I usually wear white leg wraps, so I just decided to pair them with this because it kind of goes with that. I'm hoping that we get some more added to the VIP shop eventually. So that is Ditzy. Ditzy was the first horse that I saw in game on my starter, and I was just like, oh my god, that is the most beautiful horse I've ever seen. So that's how I decided to go and get myself a Ditzy. And the next one I got was Duggal, my pony, my Jorvik pony. Duggal is a tough little character, even though he seems to be disagreeing with me. If I could, there we go, I thought it was stuck. He's currently wearing a lot of the stuff from the Christmas quests that are going on right now, with Santa. Duggal is difficult. He doesn't like cooperating very much, likes to get stuck in holes and then take 10 minutes to get out, and then I realised after those 10 minutes I should have just called for pickup. So, me and him have our bad days together. The next horse that I got was Bjorn, who is the old Frisian model. So if we can, there he is. So this is Bjorn. And this was the reason that I went as quickly as I could to level 12, because I could only buy him when I was level 12. So I was like, as quickly as possible, you know, trying to level up with this. So I was really pleased when I got him. And he's very beautiful. I think the new ones are beautiful too, but I really love how majestic Bjorn is. The only thing I can say about Bjorn is he turns like a bus. You feel like you're driving a bus. He's beautiful, but he doesn't turn like Ditzy does. Ditzy turns like on a sixpence, and Bjorn kind of needs a wide load sign. Not that he's fat or anything. He just doesn't understand the concept of turning in a small circle. That's all. And my next one was Bob. And I don't know where Bob is. I think Bob's up at the top somewhere here. I probably should have arranged them, but there's Bob. Bob was my Shire, who was bought very kind of without a lot of planning. It was kind of like everybody else had a Shire, and I was like, I'm gonna get a Shire, and I got Bob. And Bob and me had a very rough relationship at the start. So he used to be called Don Lady, and he used to be a mare. And then I realised that he must be I realised that she was acting really, really difficult. And I thought, maybe you're not a mare. Maybe you are a gelding, in fact. So I got him a haircut and changed his name to Bob instead of Lady. And you know what? You see, after that, we got on like a dream team. We're a very, very good team. Aren't we, Bob? Yes, he agrees. Not sure what tack he's wearing, so I'm going to have to look. Let me see if I could click the right thing. That would be a start. He is wearing a pink garden saddle and beige military reins. The pink garden saddle was I think the first Western saddle that I bought. I just think I love the detail on it. It's beautiful, and I tried to find a bridle that kind of suited it, so I went with that one. I haven't found him a numna that I like yet with it, so I haven't done anything about that. And actually, really conveniently, Beamy was the next one I got. She is my Sel Francis. And I love, it looks like she has black eyeliner around her eyes. And she's very sweet. I like her. And she was, I think, the 6th one I got I think we've gone through 6 so far. So that's Beamy, my Francis. She doesn't get out as much as she used to, unfortunately, just because there is so many in here. But hopefully she'll be out a bit more lately. So after that, the next one I got was Casper. And Casper is like my bipolar horse. Like, you take him out one day, and he's like, I'm going to win this, and he goes perfectly, just does exactly what you ask him, and then you see the next day you go out with him, and he's like, no. Just, I'm going to hit everything, and the more you want me to go better, the worse I'm going to be. So Casper is a bit of a character like that, although he is one of my favourite horses. Because he is such a wee character, and he can be so difficult. And he's definitely one of my favourites out of all of them. Like, I love all of my horses, but Casper definitely has a special place because he is just such a wee gem. Even though he can be a pig at times. Can't we, Casper? He just misbehaves sometimes and really pushes his luck. So the one that I got after that was Minta, if I can find her. Oh, she was right beside Casper. So this is Minta, my only Icelandic, and she is currently wearing my club gear right now, my club tack. So I suppose if I'm going to sit on her, I should put my club gear on. And that is my club gear on Minta. Minta likes hugging trees. I like to think of her as an eco-warrior. She is very passionate about her trees, likes getting stuck in walls, you know, those sort of things. That's kind of her hobbies. So that's Minta. And apparently Minta means patterned, which I didn't know, which I thought was actually quite good, actually, because I didn't name her knowing that, so I thought that was kind of funny. The one I got after that was, I know who it is, but I don't know where he is. I'm just trying to look around me. Do I figure out if he's up here? I think we've been to everybody in these stables, bar one of them. So he's not up here. I think he might be down here. There he is. Dean. So, Dean was the first Wiggle that I bought, and remains to be, like, one of my favourite horses. Never stands still. Never a dull moment with Dean. And, he is quite the character. That's for sure, anyway. And obviously, he does the wiggle, as they all do. Well, all the Wiggles do, anyway. The one that I got after Dean was Paige. Now, I don't know where Paige is gone. No, I know where Paige is. Paige is up the top here somewhere. If I can find her. There she is. She is currently wearing a bridle and a saddle that I usually wear for racing. And if I can just hover over it, the black sports saddle and then summer fruit rounds. So I usually wear that along with some of the club gear that I wear that's on Minta. So this isn't the full set that I usually wear with her. But that's Paige. Paige is a madam. Paige has her day. She's kind of like Casper in that she can be really, really good when it comes to racing, and then she can just decide that no, she's going to hit everything and make my life misery for that race. But I absolutely adore her markings. Her markings are like one of my favourite. They're just beautiful. After Paige, I got Edge, who is my only Welsh pony. If I can find him, I think he's down here. So this is Edge. And I absolutely adore the Welshes because they're just so cute looking. And they really do look like a really strong little pony, which is exactly what he is. And Edge is a little less stubborn than Duggal is. Not by a lot sometimes. He has his moments, but he's reasonably, quite good. And I love his moveset as well. I do really like it. So that is Edge. The next one I think I got, this is where I'm not too sure, because I got a Jorvik Wild, which is Prince, which is down here. And I'm just not entirely sure when I got Prince, but I think it was after Edge. So Prince is a difficult little chap. I did at one point like to call him the Prince of Pain, because you took him to do training and he was like, I'm gonna hit everything, I'm gonna feel this race 20 times just to wind you up. So, a Jorvik Wild, if you don't know about them, they are quicker than a pony in Star Stable, but they're slower than a horse. So, he has his moments, but he is magical. And his mane is friggin' amazing. It's like the most magic horse in my stable. Don't tell Ginger Kick. Okay, no. Oh, wait, I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to get out of my stable. Dismount, not click the sign. There we go. So, that is Prince. The next one I got after this was the second wiggle that I bought, which was Ghost. Now, where is Ghost? Ghost, you are here. Ghost is a complete and utter wuss. As was found in the Halloween quests and so forth. She doesn't want to go anywhere that there was anything scary. So, she is named after Jon Snow's direwolf from Game of Thrones, and she, unlike Ghost in that show, is not a fan of anything that might hurt her. Well, I don't think he is either, but at least he's prepared to fight, whereas Ghost is like, I'm out of here, and away she goes over the hills. So that is Ghost. And the next one that I got was Kuro. And Kuro is down here beside Bjorn, so he's the new Frisian. And this is him here. So, kind of like Bjorn, he has the same problem of kind of turns like a bus. Just not the most nifty, but absolutely beautiful. Like, look at that mane and tail. Absolutely stunning. And then the trot as well. I don't know why I decided to trot where you couldn't properly see. Hold on. There we go. He has the fanciest trot. Very nice for dressage. Definitely. So that is Kuro. Now if I can just get my way... No, wait a minute, the stable door closed on me. Right, turn around. Go back in. Sometimes I seem to get stuck on these stable doors. I don't know if it's just my fault or what. I really don't know. So that is Kuro. And the one that I got after that was Balor. And he is up at the top, I think. And he is my Lippinzahner. And originally when the Lippinzahners came out, I was like, I don't really think I'm going to get one, because I didn't really think they were that nice looking when I looked at the pictures. But then when I saw him in game, he winked at me and I was like, oh my god, I need this horse. He's like gorgeous. I love his little star, he reminds me of Black Beauty, and I think he's just stunning. And also that Levad, I absolutely love. He's quiet, but he is sensible and he tries to do his best. He's less temperamental than some of the other ones, so I quite like him now. He's a good little horse. I like him. I had fun with him training and that. He's wearing what is probably my favorite tack set. Actually, I should probably show you it properly. So this is the Twilight set, purple Twilight set. The Numna, I think he's wearing the leg racks. You can hardly see them on him. Actually, there you go. Okay, you can kind of see the tack set better now in this angle. So he is wearing the leg wraps, the saddle, the bridle, and also the saddle cloth as well. And it's definitely one of my favourite sets. I switch it around with white Numna sometimes, and white leg wraps, and vice versa. It's definitely one of my favourite sets out of all of the ones I have. It's the one I probably most wear now. I don't think it's a set that I'll get bored of. It's so plain looking in a way, but it's nice that it kind of just works with a lot of stuff. That's why I kind of like it. The next one after Balor was Derek, my third wiggle. And he is wearing the birthday set, because I had a couple of people asked me about this set a while ago. This is the birthday set from Star Stable's 5th birthday, which was some of the gear that I was wearing a minute ago. Hold on. Switch into it. I don't generally like pink, but I do like this set, and I think it looks quite nice on him. He's the only wiggle that I have plaited. He is a character and a half, that's for sure. And he's a bit more... I'm trying to think of the word. He's not as much of a scaredy cat as Ghost is. So, I actually think looks quite smart in this set. I'm not sure he agrees completely, but... I absolutely love his colouring, because I really, really, really wanted a Doppelgray Thoroughbred, and whenever it came out, I just thought, I'm going to go see it. And I saw him, and I was like, you're coming back to the stable. So, that's how I ended up with him. Then I got Rukia, which is my only Frisian sport. If I can... There she is. So this is Rukia. I hadn't intended to get a Frisian sport, because I kind of already had the other two, well, the purebred Frisians over there. But when I saw her, I was like, she's just too pretty. She's just too gorgeous and that big long mane, and I was like, yeah, I like grey horses way too much, so I was like, I'm getting this. So that was how I got Rukia in the end. And then the last one that I got was Rain, who is my Mustang. And she is over here. So I'll show you her now. And she is wearing one of the new Western sets at the moment. I'll put on the Western gear. That there is actually a cross-country jacket, but I prefer it to the... Did I put the right jeans on? I'm not sure I did, but... No, I'm not really sure that I did. I think I have a pair of brown ones that are supposed to go with this. I'm not entirely sure. But one of the reasons I absolutely love the Mustang is the buck, which she won't seem to do at the moment. Or the bronc. No, she won't do it in here. Oh, she will. Okay. I love that. I think it's really cool. And I think she's really pretty. I love the colours of her. I need to get her fully trained because I'd love to see what she's like for racing and championships and that. I think she should be quite nippy and quite good at it. So that's like the full Western set that I've ever bought, because I've never really had a full Western set before. And granted, the top really isn't Western, but I just think she looks quite nice in that. I'll show you some of the other sets that I have as well. So you've already seen some of the things. I have a lot of top hats, as I'm sure some of you know already. There's my Justin's jacket. And then my black jeans as well. I'm still wearing the same birthday gloves. I'm going to switch. So this would be something that I would race in sometimes. This jacket would be another thing that I'd race in. This hat, I just really like this hat actually. I quite like wearing that top hat with this purple top. And also, if I can find it, this purple top as well. Trying to see, this is another red hat that I use for my club as well. I'm trying to figure out which ones these are. This was one of the shirts that I got out of the Lifetime shop, and these were the white VIP boots out of the Lifetime shop as well, which I quite like. These were some green trousers that I got out of the market recently. I quite like them because they're quite dark green. And then, as some of you will probably already seen, if I can find them, if I can find it, there we go. It's my Joker looking ones as well. And then, of course, the old faithful hangover hat and my sunglasses. So those are mainly most of my gear and like tack and that I wear. I have loads of other stuff in that closet, but half of it never makes it out of it. So this is pretty much most of my most common stuff anyway. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you to Rooster, Aliavati and Cute Cupcake for requesting the video. I hope you had a lovely day. Bye guys!